Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I want to talk to you today about acne and getting your skin completely clear. So it's really interesting because when I was younger, in my teens, I actually did not have acne, and then when I got into my early 20s, I started to have acne. And you go from really understanding your skin to not understanding it at all. You just want to throw whatever possibly you can on top of your skin to just figure out what's wrong. So through some experimentation, I figured out different things that work for me, that don't work for me, and I wanted to share those things with you. A lot of understanding your skin is understanding other people's skin and then kind of applying some of that information to your own face, and then slowly you figure out the formula that is you, the skin that is you, really. So nobody is the same. Everything that I mentioned today is not going to work for you, but I'm sure that at least one, if not two, of the things that I do mention are going to work for you. So we have 6 different things that I'd like to talk to you about. And first, I don't have any makeup on aside from I have eyebrows penciled in a little bit, I have some lashes on, and I have some lipstick, but otherwise my skin is completely clear. I wanted to be honest with you and just show you exactly what my skin looks like right now. So number 1, starting with food, it's really important to look at what you've been eating. What may activate something for some people may not do the same for others. So like fried food may be a trigger thing for some people, but milk may be another one for somebody else. So I want to talk about 2 things specifically. Vitamins, because a lot of people take a multivitamin and you don't realize sometimes that that is actually what's causing the acne. There is an ingredient in most vitamins that is called biotin. It's normally used to grow hair, skin, and nails. It's just supposed to help your hair grow faster and longer and thicker, and it's supposed to help your nails grow longer, and it's supposed to help your skin look amazing. What I do find is that it activates acne on my skin. So if you are taking a multivitamin, cut it out for a week, 2 weeks, a month. Just see if that changes anything for you. The second thing is whey protein. For my people who like to work out, I used to put in a smoothie, I used to put in a shake. It was like the thing that I did when I was working out as like a meal supplement sometimes, and a lot of times it was like to kind of start my morning. It activates acne on my skin. I can't do it. So instead, I've done brown rice protein, and I'm gonna leave a link down below so you guys can check out what brown rice protein I'm using, but it causes no problems at all, and it's very low calorie. So the second major thing I wanna talk about are allergies. There's 2 main ingredients in any SPF product you use. So one is oxybenzone, and then a lot of times it's paired with avobenzone, and then the second thing is zinc oxide. So oxybenzone and avobenzone are ingredients that are put into products, either moisturizer or foundation, to create the benefit of an SPF. So SPF is not actually an additive that goes in. It's a benefit from ingredients that are put into your moisturizer or put into your foundation. So what I find is that I immediately get an allergic reaction from any avobenzone or oxybenzone that's put into moisturizer. When I use zinc oxide directly on my skin, it doesn't necessarily create an immediate acne reaction, but over time, over a period of 2 or 3 days, I start to notice some breakouts, and it slowly starts to kind of break out my skin. So what does this mean? Can I use SPF products? Not really, but I do use zinc oxide when I go outside into the sun, and I know that I'm gonna be on the beach for a couple of days just because I'm like, well, it's fine, I'll just break out, it's okay. I'd rather be protected from the sun. But if it's just daily use, I'll wear a hat or use my hair. Just kidding. I'll use a hat or I'll use sunglasses. I'll just make sure that my face is just protected and then my body is kind of covered. I've noticed that those 2 things can be a huge trigger point. Skincare regimen is number 3. So what are you using on your skin? A lot of time, acne products have 2 main ingredients. One being salicylic acid, the other being benzoyl peroxide. So salicylic acid is an active ingredient and works with a lot of skin types, but what it does is it decreases the size of the pimple. It helps with hyperpigmentation. Hyperpigmentation is when your acne goes away, but it leaves a dark mark on your skin. So I've noticed that whenever I use salicylic acid, it doesn't actually leave as dark of a mark and it fades a lot better, but the acne doesn't go away. It's still active. When I use benzoyl peroxide, it's completely eliminated from my face, but it does leave hyperpigmentation. So you gotta take it or leave it. But I figure get completely clear and then deal with the hyperpigmentation issue, which is what I've been doing now. So what I use is acne.org. I have a video on this and I'm going to link it down below so you guys can check it out. But acne.org is an amazing, amazing product. And in fact, actually, when you get completely clear, it has another product to help actually get rid of the hyperpigmentation. In fact, I use AHA, which is really, really helpful. And then just over time being clear, your skin not having new acne produced. reduced, it maintains being clear, and it also just doesn't have any problems with hyperpigmentation because you're not breaking out. For 2 years I've been using it just straight up, and it's just worked tremendously for me, and I recommend it to any person that is suffering from acne. The fourth thing is stress, and this is the most important one, and I don't know why I put it as number 4, but I did. And I want you guys to really think about you and what's important to you. A lot of times when we're stressed out, your internal body is telling your external body that it's suffering. I want you to take a look at your overall stress factor and the things that stress you out. And I want you to take some time every day to remind yourself how amazing you are. And I know that sounds really, really crazy, but it's true. If you try and stay more in a Zen state of mind and more in like a meditative state of mind, and whether that needs to be like exercise, like something to help you get more into you, give something back to you every single day, whether those are words of comfort or whether those are exercising so that you're giving yourself something physically. Allow yourself to be good to you every single day, and I think that really helps with overall stress. A lot of times people say if you love you, you're being selfish, but honestly, to love other people, you have to love you first so that you can love them too. The fifth thing is makeup brushes. So if you're using makeup brushes, you want to make sure that they're clean and that they're sanitary. So makeup brushes, a lot of times what you're doing is you're using the brush all over your face, and you're picking up dead skin cells, and then you're putting it down, and it actually has picked up dead skin cells and bacteria, and it's sitting there, and the bacteria is multiplying, and then you're taking that same brush, you're putting it back on your face, and you're blending it out again. If your skin is acne prone, a lot of times you may watch somebody else and they'll do it and it's completely fine because they don't have problems with their skin. But what you want to do is, if your skin is acne prone, you're having even more bacteria that can get into the skin a lot faster. It can get into the active acne faster. If you can't wash your brushes all the time, use sponges. Use sponges and then throw them away. So do it one time, use it one time, and then throw that bad boy away. Do not reuse the sponge. Until you get clear, you want to eliminate any possibility of bacteria coming back onto your face. The same thing for your hands. Do not touch your face with your hands. Your hands are very, very, very dirty. Even if you wash them, I would prefer you use a brush or a sponge instead of touching your face with your hands. The sixth thing is birth control. So I know this isn't going to work for men, but it may work for women. And I'm not a doctor by any means, but I have noticed that women who do take birth control, depending on what type it is, of course, I think there are different levels of hormones. Don't quote me. I really don't know exactly what it is, but I do know from experience has helped me keep everything kind of under control. So I hope that helps. Those are 6 different things that I use. You know, acne is a really, really tough thing to deal with. It is really, really, really tough. It takes a toll on you emotionally, it takes a toll on you physically, and you don't feel good. I remember there was a time where I wouldn't even go outside without putting makeup on my face. Like, I literally would be, I'm not leaving the house. There's no way. You can forget it. I just want you to be happy and feel comfortable even when you're at home by yourself with no makeup on at all. I hope that this was really, really helpful. If you have any questions about acne or any experiments and you feel like you want some feedback or you just want to see what my thoughts are, totally leave a comment below, or feel free to, send me a tweet or follow me at Makeup Edge. Thank you so much for each and every one of you. You are so beautiful and powerful and amazing, and I just want you to know that I love you, and I want you to love you too, and just believe in yourself. You can do anything in this world. Anything is possible. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Don't forget to check out my other videos. Girls Night Out Makeup is the most recent one, and my smoky eye tutorial.